Welcome to Earth Angel Music Ministry. Our discussion will cover Christian worship music, its origin and purpose, and its inspirational effect on Christian faith and beliefs. We will also explore the powerful book of Psalms, with scripture readings and locations in the Old and New Testament of the Holy Bible. Common themes of Christian worship music include worship and expression. Each of the styles vary around the world. The creation, performance, significance, and definition of Christian worship music also vary around the world, depending on culture, social customs, and belief. Christian worship music is composed and performed for many reasons, ranging from pleasure, religious purposes, and ceremonial events such as funerals, just to name a few. Today, among the most common use of Christian worship music is the church worship and entertainment. Some religious groups prefer only cappella singing. To them, just singing is important. One of the earliest forms of Christian worship music was the Gregorian chant. Pope Gregory I was recognized as the first pope to sanction the use of chanting as a form of music in the church. The church reform took place during the years 590 through 604 CE. The Gregorian chant was known for its very monophonic sound. Pope Gregory I kept the chants very simple. Some Christian worship music was simple organ chords in harmony with a solo organ melody. Well-known musician-composers such as Johann Bach, George Handel, Francois Couperin, Cesar Scotch, and Charles Vidor used such a method. Let's listen to a song composed by Johann Sebastian Bach. The Book of Psalms. The Book of Psalms was called Tehillim, meaning praise songs, in the Hebrew translation and was used by the Hebrews. Today, all Christian believers still follow and use the Book of Psalms and apply it to their daily lives. Praise ye the Lord is the central theme of Psalms. Most of the verses in the Book of Psalms were written by King David of Israel. Other people such as Moses, Solomon, Ethan, and others also authored the book. The Psalms was written to be very poetic and musically adaptable. A metronome can be used to recite them to the beat of music. In many Bibles, musical phrases or captions are written above the chapters, such as chapter 61, which is captioned, "To the Chief Musician." The entire history of Christian worship hymns can be traced back to the scriptures, including the Book of Psalms. The popular Christmas song "Joy to the World," composed by Isaac Watts in 1719, is based on Psalms 98:4.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come, let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room, and nature sing, and nature sing, and nature Savior reigns, let men their songs employ. While fields and floods, rocks, hills and plains, repeat the sounding joy, sounding joy, sounding joy, sounding joy. Repeat the sounding joy.
The history of Christian worship music actually started long before the Book of Psalms was written. The Israelites sung the Song of the Sea after crossing the Red Sea, Exodus 15:1-18. Prior to the birth of the Christian church, the Book of Psalms was the standard hymnal for the Jewish nation. Before the establishment of the temple, King David appointed singers and musicians to sing unto the Lord, and they were joyful songs. In the New Testament, when the church was born, singing to the Lord entered a new era. The Psalms had a new role in the church. The New Testament church was very fond of singing of the psalm. In the Greek translation, it is termed psaltio, meaning to sing psalms. Paul cites in Corinthians, I will sing with my spirit, but I will also sing with my mind. The Apostle Paul also referred to the songs in the assembly of the church when he wrote to the Corinthians, stating, when you come together, everyone has a hymn to sing. 1 Corinthians 14:26. Jesus and the apostles are recorded as singing hymnals only once after the Last Supper. In many Christian churches, hymnal singing is a major part of the worship services. Many of the hymns are derived from the Book of Psalms and continue to be a vital part of the Christian worship music experience. The popular hymnal entitled, All People That Are on Earth Do Well, is based on the Book of Psalms at 100, composed by Louis Bourgeois in 1551.